Alexa, stop. Oh my gosh, what's up, you guys? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh my goodness. It really has been a week, man. It really has been a week. It is Thursday already. And I'm just going to give y'all some updates. We finally had an opportunity to, I had an opportunity to find some additional gas cans. So, we're going to go and spy out the land first. And I got to call this ministry back up. I got an email. And we're going to network together. And we're going to just do a mission to go back down there. Because it's man, that Hurricane Ida wasn't no joke, y'all. We literally watched it on television. This storm went all the way up the northeast. I mean, it just went and just ravaged those states with flood waters. Oh my gosh. We even saw in there where the people was at a tennis match and a tornado hit and ripped the roof off while they were inside about the tennis match about to start. What in the world? It's like, what kind of hurricane this was? Yes. So, some parts of Louisiana, of course, they're going to have the power on because they got to get the generator, the hospitals and stuff back online. They only can run so long on that generator. I think like 48 hours or 72 hours they can run on the generator, and sooner or later that's going to be going out. Brush these teeth, y'all. Man, I don't know about anybody else, especially from the people from New Orleans that came through here and stayed in. They went through Harvey. But I'm to the point. Like I told my daughter last night, I said, "Yeah, I know I'm gonna need me some therapy. I know I'm healed by the blood of Yeshua, but you have that. Even the mayor said, there's so much trauma, and it's not so much the trauma by the hurricanes itself, y'all. I mean, man, a person's mental state has to be to a certain degree. I mean, if this nation with people in it haven't realized by now who should be your only source. I guess the Lord be saying like I forgot who sung that song. If you don't know me by now, you'll never know me. He said, because I'm trying to warn y'all. I'm trying to get you to see that I am coming back. I just gotta wake some of you all up because you got too comfortable. Yeah, that's right. Some got too comfortable, some got comfortable, some got too comfortable, and some just didn't really care about nothing. they just like, it is what it is. They're just living a life, right? Nope. That is not how God want to do it. No, my little avocado. Should bring me one. And ooh, that mango was delicious. Yes, it was. That'll be my breakfast. That's what I'm gonna have to start doing. So I'm gonna bring that. That'll be my breakfast. My mango, eat my fruit. Start eating my fruit. Eat more fruit, you know. We'll be back this afternoon. But we gotta go do a rescue. So I found I already had gas cans. So I was able to find it. There was just 2 little gallons. But that was the last 2 at AutoZone. So this is what I'm saying. If anybody needs gas cans, don't just check Walmart out. Check out AutoZone. They had a Pep Boys over here in our area, but only the mechanic side part was open. So you might want to check like Pep Boys. Any type of hunting store, you should be able to find. I mean, just go check it out. I mean, I went, but it was all sold out. Home Depot, they have them. Home Depot have them. It's just the two gallons and the 1 gallon, which I think is ridiculous. That's why when Walmart had them things on sale, I had bought like 5 of them. There was $5, and that was the 5-gallon one. You're gonna pay almost $12 for a 1 gallon. So little things like that, you need to think about when you see stuff. And just because you don't need it now, I don't mean like just hoarding stuff and just getting stuff you don't need. No, get the stuff that you probably need through these storms, because the way we sit down there and really looked at everything and analyze how these storms been coming, when they've been coming now, they've been coming with a wrath. I mean, they've been doing some damage. And they've been hitting spots, and it's like, if it didn't hit your spot last year, you're going to get hit the next year. You know, we were just talking about it. It's like that. It's like, is the storms communicating with each other or something? You know, do they have a meeting? Once they give them a name, they have this universal Leviathan water meeting. Okay, now this is what we're going to do, boys. You know, some of them ain't got it yet. You know, and then some do. But this is how we're going to do this year. I mean, what in the world? Yo, I'm telling you, we literally stayed up because they had this other young man he had his own little broadcast thing. He was good. I said, Lord, I would give this man an Academy Award, because he literally took his time. He found the feeds. He was listening to the national weather thing in a local, some kind of way. He had some kind of way to listen to the local news, the local radio broadcast in different states. Y'all hear me? This man was doing it. This man was, he was doing an excellent job on their weather broadcast. And he was showing us footage all the way up to Newark, New Jersey. Now, I know where Newark, New Jersey, because that's where we have to go and get on the airport to transfer to go on our mission trips. You either gonna do a layover and transfer to go into Africa. Well, that was like 4 years ago. Now they have flights that go straight to Africa or whatever. But before, Atlanta was a layover transfer state, or Newark, New Jersey. Now you know New York is right across the bridge in Newark. Man, if y'all would have saw the flooding in the subways in Central Park, Philadelphia, Maryland, flooded, y'all. I mean, just gutted with water. Now, they flood waters were so high, we saw the cars look like SUVs just floating down the street. I'm serious. It was a hot mess, y'all. I was like, well, what in the world? What kind of hurricane was this? Because remember, when they showed the path, it was supposed to exit out of Carolina. Baby, that thing reached all the way up to Boston, Massachusetts. Yes, it did. Lord have mercy. And thank God the levees held up in New Orleans. They finally got all that straight. They better had it and stole all them people's money. And we were just talking about that. And in 2017, they finally gonna send us a doggone hurricane relief check. $2.22. I took a copy. I made a picture of it. I sure cashed it too, but $2.22. If you ever have to be with a class action suit, you better get your own attorney. Cause you ain't gonna get no money. You gonna get some change. Cause it's a class action suit. Times whatever they gonna $1 billion times a million people or something suing. What you think that amount gonna be? Absolutely nothing. But y'all, oh my gosh, my heart went out to these people. My heart went out to these people, but you know what? You gotta think about it too in the spirit. I have to always go back to the spirit, y'all. I have to go back all the way to the spirit. Gotta go back to the spirit. It's a spiritual thing. And people have to wake up. You can't keep going on the way we're going on. And mentally, man, it's a mentally drain, I'm telling you. It's just so much. People's already dealing with lack of finances, resources, right? Restoring their house from the hurricanes from last year in tornadoes. And now you got this stuff coming up again. Lord have mercy. What's really going on, huh? Yeshua is Lord, Master, man. He rules this world. But we bringing damnation to it. We are literally bringing damnation to ourselves in this world because we do not want to submit. And it's not that hard. It's not that hard. in the cooler. So we're gonna have to get the gas before we have our own gas. But they say they really acting a fool over there. And what you expect? No water, no air, no power. What you expect? Well, first of all, I really appreciate you guys' support. I really do. I really see some increase in volume in the listening audience. So, first of all, thank you. Thank you for tuning in to the Boom Factor show live. And some kind of way, the Boom Factor Radio Facebook page and my YouTube page, because it's connected some kind of way. I'm locked out. I'm not even able to. Man, I have videos backed up. My goodness. And you know how they say forget password. They'll send me a password, and then when I go in, change the password. I go in to try to I put that in, change the password. Then they send you back, right? So you can sign in. I go back to sign in with the password I just changed, and it says it's not the password. All right, I'm trying to understand what's going on here with this system. So I clear out the caches, because the caches, that's your history. I said, well, let me clear out this so it can be fresh. So when I do it again, then it tells me I attempted it too long, so now I have to wait 24 hours because it's locked. What? So I just leave it alone, because then all of a sudden I start getting frustrated, and I was like, what is that? I asked my daughter, I say, what is that now? It's like I get frustrated when it's technical stuff, and I have to walk away, and then before you know it, I don't even want to deal with it for the rest of the day. But I have to, because I have to answer and follow back up with the emails that my clients send me. Jay, he's out, and now it's like, what's going on? So they switched out the virtual assistant to the young lady Lisa, and I checked the virtual assistant records, because they have to send me a log so I can answer the questions so they can go back and relate it to the clients. Well, I think she did it like one time, 2 times, I think. So I looked at the log, and I don't see nothing. So I inboxed Jay. I was like, well, what happened to Lisa? So I don't hear nothing from Lisa. So I went and checked my account just to make sure. Well, wait a minute, maybe because I didn't pay the bill, the virtual assistant company didn't release my assistant. But I looked at the bill. I said, they got paid each month. What the hell? So now I have to, I got to deal with that now. And I say, see, all this technology is just like, it's there for you to utilize to help with your business. But at the same token, you still have to monitor. You still have a part you have to do to maintain your stuff, right? And so, oh my goodness, this is like, what's going on here? So yeah, I gotta go look at some resources. Oh, and then my other business account. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go into that office, but I was like, man, moving so fast. Well, I'm gonna rewind that. No, I have not been moving fast. The time been speeding up so fast that it proceeds that I don't have enough time to do what I need to do. And before you know it, I'm tired. Oh my goodness, in the traffic. up. Now I really had some 3 good days. Yesterday really was a good day to drive. Yesterday and Sunday, but my body was like, no, you need to rest. So I'm doing my stretches and I'm doing my stretches. Just sitting here, just striving to do my best. And I'm getting calls for my immune boost. It's like it's really, because I'm advertised it for people to request samples, right? To request samples. Oh my God, so you like, I guess I finally went to sleep around. Went to sleep around 12:30, 1 o'clock. Now I'm back up early. You see the time. Time is not waiting for no one. Not waiting. I was just outdone. This stone just came and ravished. I mean, it tore up. It tore up in the water with that wind. It tore it up. I knocked them towers and them poles, electric poles. They knocked them out. You hear me? You should have been my little travel pillow. Come on, Mickey. Mickey. They're right there. That's my Mickey. Mickey ain't going nowhere. My eyes. It do soothes it. I can feel it. Feel it when it goes in. Well, I want to give a awesome shout out, man. I see my girl Tanika, man. She doing her thing. Congratulations on your show. As if you're listening. Awesome. I know they saying, come on, D, man, we want you to, and I'm gonna be on the platform, and I gotta do better with that, the network with you guys. I really do. Get ready. Once I get on the road, you guys, I'll give you guys a shout out. I just want to crawl back in this bed, but I know I can't. I'm not able to do that. No. I'm gonna go over here and take some of my Sabuka, my immune boost, so it can really wake me up and get my coffee. That'll help me along the way. All right. Until then, I love you guys. Please take care of yourself and take care of others. And let's try to let's look out for each other, you guys. Just kind of have patience with each other. All right, just don't let it be a one-sided thing. You know, because at the end of the day, no matter where you are in life, you're gonna need somebody. And I'm talking about beyond your children. Me and my ex-husband was talking last night, you know, because he evacuated. He over there by my daughter. And so I was over there watching the baby because they had to go and get the car and stuff. And he was just talking, man. I'm listening. I'm like, yeah, I'm telling you. I'm just listening to him, right, y'all? I'm just listening to him. I'm like, yeah, now you see. You see, men, now you see. See, when you're young and just think you're doing the most, you think you got it going on. But as you get older, you start seeing, you know, women start changing because they're getting older. And eventually, they ain't gonna put up with your crap. You understand what I'm saying, y'all? And y'all men, especially when y'all get sick, these new type of girls, these new type of women, they're not putting up with that. Only old schoolers still stick with the ones that they know and be there through sickness and health. They don't know how to honor the code. They don't know how to honor the code. You see? So I'm just sitting here like, whoa. I said, yep, exactly. That's all I had to say. Exactly. That's all God ever wanted us to do, is to serve Him. And when we serve Him, and then when He have people together, He have them together for a reason. So the only reason why the departure comes, because you gotta start dealing with yourself about some things, because the world don't revolve around you. Sometimes we act like the world revolves around us because, God said we the apple of His eyes. You know what I'm saying? He got good thoughts towards us, thoughts that's going to bring us to an expected, powerful, good, joyful, abundant end. All of that, trust in Him, acknowledge Him in all thy ways, and He will direct thy path. He will give you the desires of your heart. If you delight yourself in Him, all that's true. But in the midst of all of it, we got to work on some things in the flesh. We got to work on some attitudes. We got to work on some patience and have faith and long suffering with others and endure and kindness. Oh my gosh. Sometimes we think we're kind and we really mean because we're not valuing the other person's feelings. We're not valuing how, not just how, but what they're like right now. I don't even know half them people up towards the northeast. But oh my gosh, I can imagine and I empathize with them on a mental state. You just going along with your day, and the broadcast say, oh yeah, we're gonna have some rain coming in, but a whole lake. We saw water going into buildings that's sitting up high, so it had to be at least about 2 feet, and going into apartments like it's a waterfall. It's like, what in the what? And then up north, I ain't gonna say it mostly have, because I have not lived up there, and didn't really have an opportunity to really tour any of the houses, so I really don't know how. I'm just going by what I saw on television through different programs, right? So majority of those homes, those little houses like that and stuff, it's like they have basement apartments. So when I saw that water and stuff coming through that basement, coming through the window like that, I said that must be a basement apartment. For that water to come through like that water was coming through that window like it was an ocean. Like, well, let me take that back. Like a waterfall. I can't do nothing. And this man was literally doing that broadcast. He was doing it. I gotta give it to him. And that's why we was all sitting there looking at the TV like, this is Hurricane Ida, then went all the way up there in one day. I'm telling you, man, these hurricanes got their own mechanism now. They doing their own thing. They coming with vengeance, man. They're just like, just destroying, this destruction. If they ain't get it one way, they gonna get you another way. That's why I don't play around with them hurricanes. I'm sorry, I'm out. Peace. What? Where it's coming? Okay, no problem. Let's go, y'all. Like your boy said on that thing, that said, get your kids, get your wife. Cause they gonna find you. They gonna get you. Oh no, I forgot I fold these clothes up. Look at me. I'm just pulling stuff. Just pulling this all up. Jesus. Yeah, that folded up there. Get your kids. Get your wife. Oh my God. Let me go. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Okay. God bless you. Like I said, I appreciate you. Share this. Share the boom factor to somebody that just want to laugh. If you want to get to know Dr. D, see what's going on. Hey, it's my audio diary of my life. Yeah, you know, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I know I've been missed because I can tell by the volume of the folks. That's the volume of the folks that's coming on now. And I appreciate that. That is awesome. I appreciate the support. I appreciate it. It brings me hope, you know, that, wow. And that's what listen to that message, but I have a message too. And I'm sure I don't know if y'all listened to it, but I did that message yesterday about your authentic self. And somebody's waiting on us. That's why you have your authenticity is waiting on you. Your authenticity in this earth, somebody is waiting on you. That's right. But in the midst of the gift of your authenticity, your character, your personality, all this comprised in the person that you are. And that's why God said that the arm needs the fingers. You see? The head needs the neck. The body needs the legs, and the legs need the foot. So whatever part of the body that you are, you are in need. And in the story of Rahab, what I was sharing, I guess I can do that on next week. You know, the story of Rahab, guess what? Even though her family probably didn't like the type of work she was doing, but they was in need of it at the end, because that city was about to come down, and they all was gonna die. You understand what I'm saying? They all was gonna die. If I didn't take the initiative to start prepping, right? And really hunker down after when Hurricane Harvey came, and when I really started the hurricane, they did have another hurricane that had hit Houston that brought flood waters. And before that, in 2019. So that means whatever extra money that I was having to get, I put up, right? I put up. And then when I saw certain things on sale or whatever, I went and I got it. That's what I was sharing with some other individuals. I just didn't go and just bought stuff. Nah, ain't this something? That's what we was talking about too last night. Nah, half the individuals that's on that, some of them, not all of them, was on that news crying, talking about their food and water. Yeah, y'all in need of that, but this is what I'm looking at. Y'all done got that extra money from them tax credits for them children. And I know for a fact because of the mentality. All right? Not trying to stereotype anybody, but just the mentality of individuals that feel like every time they have money or extra money, well, we going shopping. Yeah, well, it's good if you never had anything to the point that you want when you had the extra money. Yeah, you ain't buy the necessities. But we was talking about like, yeah, see, most of them probably went and bought TVs, clothes, and shoes. And look, not a storm came, they all flooded out. Now, no power, right? No power. You got to have the National Guard. They had to order more National Guards out there. Now they bragging about the power coming on. No, but why you got the National Guard out there? Because the power is only coming on in the main areas where they have to function. That's the city hall. That's the hospitals. That's the grocery stores. They're going to make sure that all of that is back on green because they got to keep that money coming in some kind of way. And literally, they just need to see. You need the power. You need the power to generate the pumps in the water systems. They're like the water system backed up. They need power for that. They need power for the gas station. You can't get no gas if you don't have no electricity to run those pumps. So of course, yes, power coming on. And so if you're in that area on that line that they have for the area, of course, yes, you're going to have power. But what about all the other neighborhoods that they got to send a National Guard in? You see what where I'm getting? See? Because there's no doggone way that they bragging that the power stop coming home in the neighborhood. Now they all still saying for people, don't come. You can come check out your house and everything, but it's gonna be a while. You know, they flipping the script, but in so many words, you can come and check out your house and stuff, because I remember they did the same thing for Katrina. But they giving you a curfew. Jefferson Parish, I think, got a curfew for 8 o'clock. Orleans Parish got a curfew for 6 o'clock. You got to be in the house. Can't be on the street unless you're a first responder. You got to keep that order, because people just losing their minds there. They already start looting. What in the world? Come on, people. Don't you think everybody went through enough and now you gonna go start looting? Ugh. That's what I'm talking about. The unnecessary stress. Unnecessary stress. Do you think I'm gonna put my grandchildren through that? I don't even want my children to go through that. Mental trauma, man. They were laughing at me And I was serious. I said, well, yeah, I know. I say all this trauma I done went through. My own doctor. I started telling. She started asking me questions. All right. She started asking me questions, and I said, oh no, that's when I went through this. And she said, oh, poor thing. Oh, you sure look good, like you ain't went through everything. Then she asked me another question, and I said, yeah, well that happened when I went through this. She said, what? She didn't say what. She just gave me that look. She said, oh my goodness. She said, yeah, Dr. Miss Irvin, you really have to take care of yourself. She said, now, what about, when this was going on? I said, oh, I can remember that because this is when the abuse was happening. And she said, wait, hold on. She said, and, okay, so what was the year for this? What was the year for this? She said, oh no. She said, you when did you take time to grieve? When did you take time to take care of yourself? When did you take time? She said, because I don't even hear what you said. I said, well, I just prayed. I prayed and cast my care upon God. She said, but it's starting to affect your body. She said, oh my God, you just done went through the ringer. I was like, yeah, I did, but the strong survive. She said, yeah, but you still have some subconscious things that you may have to talk out. And you know what? She's telling the truth. Y'all, I'm trying to put on this sports bra. And I was supposed to push the button to say, I'm going to talk to y'all later. And that's why I haven't, because my hands is trying to hold on to this. My hand, it's like it had got stuck in this position because I was trying to zip this up without it coming loose. And I need that support from my back for this ride. There you go. I had to laugh at myself. If I can get it, there we go. Oh, that feels so good on my back. Yeah, I was trying to get the zipper up, and my finger got stuck. All right, so yeah. So she was talking to me a little about some things, right? And so that's why I kind of empathize with a lot of people who's going through this again. And this devastation, right? It's like, overall, when I was talking, it's like, well, where can you go? Because everywhere is something that's happening. So even if we leave the South, we got to deal with the snow or the fires or the earthquakes. It's like, I said, I know, huh? So it's like certain things like, if anything, you got to move out the country. I said, but then when you move out the country, look what's happening in other areas that have never happened before that's happening. We all looked at each other last night and just laughed. Just like, we looked up and said, Jesus, you on the way, huh? Oh my, it was like a moment of reckoning. Jesus, you on the way. That was just too funny. Cause y'all sitting there saying, yeah, we're gonna so late we're gonna have to leave the South. This is too much of the hurricane. And then we said, okay, so where we gonna go over here? Well, nah, you can't go over there because it got the wildfire, the wildfire. You know, and we're gonna go over here and say, no, you can't go there because they have freeze over there. But we're gonna go over here. Nah, they have earthquakes and tornadoes. Oh, that was so funny. That was so funny. It's like all of us looked at each other and looked up and like, oh Lord Jesus, you on the way out. So we just gotta be proactive, people. That's all. Be proactive. Be proactive. Use your common sense. Please use your common sense. Use your common sense. That's all I'm saying. You don't need the news to tell you to evacuate when you got a hurricane in the Gulf at 125 miles per hour. Right then and there, it's saying it's going to be a whammy. Okay? All right? And I can literally say, you can say, Dr. D said, leave. Yes. Go. Flee. As fast as you can. Everybody. You don't have, if you take your $100, somebody else had their $100, y'all get together, put together some kind of way. Y'all get in them cars and y'all just go. All right, get your hotel room. Because I'm telling you, this is some serious stuff, man. This is serious. I mean, it's heart-wrecking. It's like, it's hard, man. I mean, come on. It's nothing. Man, that's all I can say. I can't even keep talking about it. We need to bring some cash for the gas. See, I have my money everywhere. I have my major money. I'm not going into that, and I might have to do it when they come back if they don't release my money. But I do have me my stash. I had some 20s in here. Oh yeah, there we go. There go the 20s. See that $100 bills. So I got that. Yeah, since I docked on people. Got that. Change for these quarters. And then I'll be on the way because we're supposed to rolling out here the earliest possible. We can get back. We're just doing a quick turnaround. Do a drive back, you know. Splash. Stop the lane. Okay, well, you know, use this money out of it. Where you going? We're in the middle of the pandemic. Where are you? Where are you going? Peoples, where you going? It's really unnecessary. All that money that was dishing out the beginning of this year and man, come on. Ain't nobody should be broke. We did their money wisely. I got stuff. There we got that full. Only for emergencies though, not just to waste it.